Now, it was such a nice morning, I decided to make my way outside the Fox 59 studios. I'm joined this morning by Cheryl with Jacques. As always, Cheryl, it is so nice to have you with us.
Great to be here.
We are talking this morning about repelling insects and how you can sort of do that naturally just by what you put in your gardens, which is wonderful.
That's correct. You can repel them by an odor.
Okay.
It's pungent, so it will detract. It will keep the insects from munching on your other plant material.
So the first way is to repel the bugs by putting something in the ground that they don't like the smell of.
Yeah, if you touch the branches, it actually has a pungent odor to it.
Okay.
And it'll keep your bugs from getting into your other plant material just by the scent.
And this stuff is great. This is silver mound. It's really soft. Feels kind of like velvet. You said this is good in hedges and in
Yeah, you can use
beds.
it in a knot garden. You can border your vegetable garden by it. And a lot of people will put zinnias and marigolds into their vegetable garden to keep the other pests from getting into their tomato plants.
Because they don't like that. My mom has always done that. She puts a border of the marigolds all the way around. I guess that's probably why.
Exactly.
Chives for the same purpose here?
Yeah, chives are great in a pot on your deck or your terrace because they will keep flying insects away from your patio space.
And they actually have a flower on them earlier in the season,
They
correct?
do. They have a flower in the summer months, and it's beautiful. It's actually a beautiful plant to look at as well. And same with creeping thyme. That will come down over the edge of the pot and keep flying insects away from your patio space.
So creeping thyme looks really pretty, and a pot also looks great as a ground cover.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
either way.
Correct.
Okay, so first way is to repel bugs. The second one is what you call to call in the army, right?
Yeah, exactly. You can call in beneficial insects to your benefit. Predatory wasps, other types of insects that will kill aphids and black flies, and it will basically create an ecological system that will keep other insects at bay.
Now, would it not be smart to put these in containers on your deck because maybe it's unsafe for kids then if you're calling in the wasps?
Yeah, you should isolate it or keep it away from a main public area. But it's gorgeous. I incorporate it into my landscapes all the time as a backdrop plant. And it'll keep other insects basically servicing your whole yard.
And it works. We just had some predator-looking insects flying around us just a moment ago. And then the final way, we talked about repelling the bugs, we talked about calling in the army, and then the other one is sort of to serve as a decoy.
Yeah, a lot of people don't think of plants as a decoy, but you can use this as oxalis or a pink shamrock. And insects that are going to munch on your other plant material will be attracted to this plant and will stay away from your other plant material. And they can take that type of traffic, and it also fixates nitrogen in your soil. It can make your soil enriched. Good. It's in the pea family, so it'll help fixate nitrogen in the soil.
Good to know. And as you can see, even by looking at it, it's a very sweet-smelling plant also. So maybe it'll keep the bugs off of you.
It blooms for several months. It blooms for almost 4 or 5 months, too.
Great. If none of that works, you say that there is a good natural spray product that you can use to keep animals away, not so much insects, but maybe deer and rabbits?
That's correct. There are a lot of different ways that you can repel predatory animals with something that has no chemicals in it, that's made from natural products such as extracts from herbs or different biological controls. So you don't have to depend upon chemicals to keep the deer or other animals from munching on your plant material. Okay,
it is quite pungent though, so Cheryl says thankfully they make one that's not so strong for use inside. If you would like to find Cheryl for some more information, she is located, she is with, of course, Jacques Design out in Greenfield. Their phone number 462-7557.